What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that feels practical, powerful, and surprisingly premium for its class, the 2027 Suzuki A Cross. If you're someone who wants a modern SUV that balances efficiency, everyday comfort, and a bit of futuristic design without going into luxury brand pricing, this one is going to grab your attention right away. Exterior: the 2027 A Cross steps in with a sharper identity than before. At first glance, the front end immediately sets the tone. You get a bold, closed-off style grille that blends smoothly into the body lines, giving it a more electric-inspired look even if it still carries hybrid DNA. The Suzuki badge sits proudly at the center, framed by slim LED headlights that stretch outward like focused eyes. These lights are not just for looks, they come with adaptive LED technology that adjusts brightness and direction depending on road conditions. Down below, the bumper is sculpted with sporty cuts and aerodynamic vents that help airflow while also giving it a slightly aggressive stance. It doesn't try too hard, but it definitely doesn't look boring either. There's a balance here between urban sophistication and rugged SUV attitude. Moving to the side profile, the A Cross continues its clean and modern language. The body lines are smooth but not flat, with a slightly rising shoulder line that makes the SUV look like it's moving even when it's standing still. The 2027 version sits on newly designed alloy wheels, likely ranging from 17 to 19 inches depending on the trim, and they have a multi-spoke aerodynamic design that reduces drag while enhancing visual appeal. The wheel arches are subtly squared off, giving it that crossover strength without going full off-road bulky. Roof rails come standard on most trims, hinting at adventure capability, while the slightly sloping roofline adds a touch of sportiness without sacrificing rear headroom too much. The mirrors are now slimmer and more aerodynamic, likely equipped with integrated indicators and possibly blind spot assist cameras in higher variants. Overall, the side view feels refined, practical, and very city-friendly, but still ready for weekend trips. At the rear, the design gets more interesting. The taillights are connected with a slim LED light bar that stretches across the tailgate, giving it a wider and more premium look at night. The Suzuki branding sits cleanly in the center, and the A Cross badge is placed neatly to one side, keeping things minimal but recognizable. The rear bumper is slightly chunky with protective cladding, hinting at durability, and there's a subtle diffuser-style design at the bottom that adds a sporty touch. The tailgate is powered in higher trims, making loading luggage or groceries effortless. The rear windshield is slightly angled, improving aerodynamics while still maintaining good visibility. When it lights up at night, the rear design definitely gives off a more expensive vibe than what you would expect in this segment. Interior: now stepping inside the cabin, this is where the 2027 A Cross really tries to win people over. The interior feels modern, clean, and surprisingly upscale for a Suzuki badge. Right in the center, you get a floating infotainment display, likely around 10 to 12 inches depending on the trim, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The dashboard design is layered, with soft-touch materials on the upper surfaces and piano black or brushed aluminum accents depending on variant. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel gives you all essential driving data in a crisp, customizable layout. The steering wheel itself is a multi-function unit, flat-bottomed and sportier trims, giving a slightly performance-inspired feel. Seat comfort has clearly been improved, with wider cushioning and better lumbar support, especially in the front. Higher trims may offer ventilated front seats and even heated functionality for colder regions. Rear seating is generous enough for adult passengers, with improved earroom thanks to better cabin packaging. The rear seats also recline slightly, which makes long drives more comfortable than before. Ambient lighting runs subtly through the cabin, especially around the dashboard and door panels, giving it a calm nighttime driving atmosphere. Storage space is another strong point. You get multiple cup holders, a decent-sized center console, door pockets, and wireless charging pad in the front. The boot space is practical and designed for real-world use, whether you're loading shopping bags or luggage for a family trip. The rear seats fold down in a split configuration, allowing you to expand cargo capacity when needed. Performance: when it comes to performance, The 2027 Suzuki A Cross continues to focus on efficiency and smooth driving rather than raw aggression. Most likely, it comes with a hybrid powertrain setup, combining a petrol engine with an electric motor for better fuel economy and lower emissions. Power delivery is tuned for city driving, meaning it feels light and responsive in traffic, but still stable on highways. The CVT or eCVT transmission ensures smooth acceleration without harsh gear shifts. You're not getting a sports SUV here, but you are getting something very refined. Steering is light at low speeds, making parking in tight city turns easy, while it tightens up slightly at higher speeds for better control. Suspension tuning is one of the highlights, absorbing bumps and rough patches quite well, which is perfect for roads in many regions where surface quality isn't always ideal. Noise insulation has also improved, so highway cruising feels more relaxed with less engine and wind noise entering the cabin. Fuel efficiency is where this SUV really shines. Depending on driving conditions, it can deliver impressive mileage for its size, making it a strong daily driver option. The hybrid system intelligently switches between electric and petrol modes, especially in stop-and-go traffic, saving fuel without the driver needing to think about it. Safety features are expected to be a strong part of the package as well. You likely get advanced driver assistance systems like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition. These systems work together to make long drives safer and less stressful, especially on highways. Now talking about price. The 2027 Suzuki A Cross is positioned as an affordable compact SUV with premium touches. In most markets, it is expected to stay competitive, likely sitting in a range that makes it accessible to middle-class families while still offering modern tech and hybrid efficiency. Higher trims with all features included will naturally cost more, but even the base variant should offer solid value for money considering what you're getting in design, tech, and fuel economy. To wrap it all up, the 2027 Suzuki A Cross feels like a smart evolution of the compact SUV formula. It doesn't try to be overly flashy or unnecessarily powerful. Instead, it focuses on what really matters for everyday drivers: efficiency, comfort, modern design, and reliability. It's the kind of car you can easily live with every day, whether you're commuting in the city, taking family trips, or just running errands. For anyone looking for a balanced SUV in 2027, this one definitely deserves a serious look. And that's it for today's Turbo Tri review. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive car content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop your thoughts in the comments too. Would you pick the 2027 A Cross as your daily SUV or not? Until next time, we'll catch you in the next drive.